It is a very pleasant surprise to see the cannabis stocks exploding. It's been a long time coming, and I feel like we deserve this. We deserve this run. And in my opinion, this is just the beginning. I feel like this goes way higher. This is just the beginning. And I feel like we can't get too excited yet because we're still so far from where we were. But this is really nice to see. As you can see, Aurora Cannabis up 67% right now. It is coming down right now, but it was as high as about 80% up at one point today. And Sundial Growers is up 39% right now. Tilray is up 33% right now. Hexo is up 28% right now. Now, I'm not buying cannabis stocks. That's not why I'm doing this. I just want to make sure everybody is aware of what is happening. And I hold all my cannabis stocks. I've held through this entire down period. I've held for quite some time. And it's great to see them finally moving in the right direction. Am I going to tell you to start buying cannabis stocks? No. But if you hold cannabis stocks, if you're a shareholder of these cannabis stocks, it's nice to see that our investments are finally moving in the right direction. Here's one that I've been beat up for so long, Halo Labs. It hit a low of 2 cents, and it's bounced back to almost 5 cents, up over 100% just in the last few days. See that huge green candle? So you can see that they've hit a bottom, and they're starting to rebound due to the fact that it looks as though Biden is about to be the next U.S. president. Here's Agriflora Organics, been getting beat down forever. They hit a bottom. They're starting to rebound. Here's Harborside. They were at 58 cents just a couple months ago. They're now at over $2. They're up huge. So cannabis stocks are making a very big move. The question is, will this continue? Here's Zenabis. They did hit 7.5 cents today. Some sellings come in. They're at 6.5 cents right now. Afria up 7% at 7.65. So quite a few cannabis companies having big days today. Curaleaf Holdings up 6% today. Here's one of the top medicinal companies working in the sector, GW Pharma, up 5%. I did call a buy when they were at $88 earlier this week. Now at $115. Here's Next Leaf Solutions, otherwise known as Oils. They're having a good day, up 4.8%. Captiva Verde, otherwise known as Power, up 4%. Planet 13, up 4%. GTII, up 3%. So you can see a lot of these companies have been making some really big moves from lower levels. You could see GTII was at, in July, $12, now at $25. So the market is really bullish on Biden becoming the next president. And I believe this is the catalyst that's making these stocks move. Hopefully, this is just the beginning, and hopefully this continues. Yeah, a lot of cannabis companies have been really, really rough and have been somewhat of a joke, but it's nice to see that they are finally coming back from the dead, and hopefully this continues. So lots of big moves in the cannabis sector today, and ACB kind of leading the way. Look at that huge candle. Massive, massive buying candle. You can see they did hit a high of 12.18. Now, Radiant Technologies works very closely with Aurora Cannabis. You can see they are up 29% as well. So a lot of moves in the cannabis sector today. Sundial Growers, they're up as much as 54 cents today. Wow, crazy. They've retracted quite a bit from that level, but still up 44% on the day alone. So a huge bounce back day for the cannabis stocks. In fact, they've been going up all week. In America, they've been going up for months. In Canada, it really hasn't started until this week. Maybe the last couple of weeks, we started seeing some signs, but really this week, due to the fact that Biden is pro-cannabis, the market is really responding in kind to Biden winning the election, and it looks as though Biden is about to become the next president of America, which is clearly very bullish for cannabis stocks. And you see these moves like now Aurora up 70% on the day alone. Huge moves in the cannabis sector. And I believe as long as Joe Biden maintains his bullishness and pro-cannabis position, that this will continue. And hopefully we will see these cannabis companies go back to where they were and beyond. That would be a phenomenal situation. Here's Canopy Growth Corp. Many, including myself, used to consider this the number one cannabis company. And you can see they're up 14% on the day alone. And if we go to the 1 year chart, you can see they've been as low as $9. And right now they're at $24. And if we go and we look at their 5 year chart, this is a stock that's been as high as $59 and been as low as $8 in March when we hit COVID-19, which was clearly a buying opportunity. It is up 200% from those levels. So it's clearly climbing up, and there's a lot of room for it to go all the way back up where it's been. Will it go there? I'm not sure, but I'm sure a lot of shareholders would love to see that, including myself, because there's a lot of shareholders that got in at the higher levels that are either lowering their cost, waiting for these stocks to go back up. And I'm sure there's some shareholders that are just buying these trades right now and buying these picks right now and riding the momentum. So it's nice to see, and hopefully this will continue. And it's led by Aurora Cannabis, which is really, I mean, this is a company that's done a reverse split. So to get back to its high highs, Aurora Cannabis would have to go back to $150. So a long ways away from its high highs, specifically due to the fact they did a reverse split. So I don't know if we'll ever see those numbers again, but it's really nice to see that they've made a huge run up now to $10.70 from a low recently of $3.70 all the way to where they are today at $10.66 and up 70%. Yeah, MSOs, LPs having a nice day. Where do I think ACB stands considering Biden wins? I think that it's nice to see Aurora doing well. I don't think that they are a $3 stock. I don't know exactly where they deserve to trade, but at the end of the day, these companies will be decided and judged based on their revenue growth, revenue performance. This is how these companies will be judged. Overall, we know that the cannabis sector will continue to grow. Overall, we know that this industry will continue to grow. Overall, we know that cannabis is here to stay because too many people are using cannabis, and they will continue to. Where does these stocks go from here? I believe that there is a long way for them to go, and I believe that this is literally just the start. However, what you are seeing today is day traders are taking profits, shorters are getting squeezed and executing their positions, getting out of their positions in case this continues to run. Investors that got in on these dips are selling and taking profits. So you're seeing a combination of all of it. Insiders are selling, debt holders are selling. So there's a lot of different reasons why these stocks are moving up. Then they're kind of coming down because the market is trying to find a floor. But in my opinion, as long as Biden wins this election, which it looks like it's almost assured that he's going to win unless Trump takes us into the courts and something crazy happens in the courts, I believe that this will continue because Biden is pro-cannabis. And that is very good, as you can see, for the cannabis stocks, which pretty much across the board, all the cannabis stocks are heavy green today. But be careful. I wouldn't jump into anything that's up 70% or 50% or 40%. I think you need to watch them. I think you need to monitor them. And if you like a company and it dips, you may want to position yourself. And if it rips, you may want to take profits. A lot of members are taking profits today. A lot of members are riding these waves today. A lot of members are making a lot of money today. Some members like myself haven't made any trades, but our portfolios have grown tremendously today due to the fact that we're holding cannabis and they're going back up. But the reality is a lot of the cannabis stocks that I'm holding still are not even close to where they were when we got in. A lot of them are still 80 to 90% down from where we positioned ourselves a year ago or about a year and a half ago now. So I believe that this will continue to be bullish. There's still going to be ups and downs, but this is clearly very bullish for cannabis. As you can see now, Aurora Cannabis up 73% on the day. Absolutely huge day for Aurora Cannabis, coming back from the dead. A lot of people, including myself, thought that Aurora was done. And it's very nice to see that they are not, because I'm a lifelong shareholder in Aurora. I have a lot of positions in Aurora that I'm not interested in selling ever. And it's nice to see that at the very least, they're coming back up. Will they go back up to those all-time highs? Nobody knows. But if the companies continue to grow and do the right things and eliminate their debt and start building their balance sheet, start building their assets, start growing their revenues and start raising money again, and companies actually start raising money again and start giving money to these cannabis companies so they don't go broke and they don't go bankrupt, yeah, they've got a chance. A lot of them got a chance. Look at Sundial now, up 50% on the day alone. Sundial Growers up 50% on the day alone. Tilray up 36% on this one day alone. Huge moves in the cannabis sector. The question is, will it continue? Look at Chiron Life Sciences Corp, up 23%, having a big day as well. So quite a few cannabis companies having monster days today. In fact, pretty much all the cannabis stocks are in the green today. Yes, Chris, ACB over 100% in the last 2 days. Huge, huge, huge moves for ACB. Here's HMMJ ETF. This is the Horizons Marijuana Life Sciences ETF. It's a basket of cannabis companies. They are up 13.92% today, and they also pay a dividend. I'm not telling you to buy these stocks. I'm just making you aware of the fact that the market is really screaming right now. And our modus operandi here at Rich TV Live is to make sure that you are aware of undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed companies that are on the move and that we ride rockets. Right now, the cannabis sector is absolutely on fire, responding due to the fact that it looks as though Biden will be the next president of America, and he is pro-cannabis, and the entire sector is exploding and responding in kind. If there's any stocks that I'm missing, please let me know. But we are literally looking at all the stocks in the market and specifically cannabis stocks. And we're having a monster day for cannabis stocks today. What to say says, I'm just happy that my dreadful Aurora stock's actually doing something. I think that's the way a lot of us feel, including myself. I'm not buying these stocks right now. I'm not riding these waves, but there's a lot of momentum. And I want to see this continue so that we can get our money back. If you're down on cannabis, this is a very nice sign. Does it mean that we're out of the water? We're out of the woods? No. We still have a long ways to go, but this is a great sign. And hopefully this is a sign of what is to come. And hopefully this trend of this upward momentum in the cannabis sector will continue. So shareholders, specifically shareholders in Canada that are holding Canadian cannabis stocks, we can at least get back to par. It would be nice for all of us to at least get back to par. And I know some people are winning big right now on cannabis. Jonas says, greetings from Germany. Please make more videos regarding MJ stocks. Well, if the MJ stocks continue to explode, I will. I'll continue to watch any sector that's hot. And if the MJ stocks continue to explode, I will definitely continue to cover it. If they implode, then obviously I'll be looking at other sectors. But my modus operandi as an investor is to ride rockets, be in the hottest sectors before they explode, while they explode, and during the explosions. And right now, cannabis is hot. I hold a lot of cannabis stocks. This is nice, but we still have a long ways to go. You want to know some news about Halo Labs? Well, Halo Labs is about to do their reporting of their financials. I believe it's November 13th. Stay tuned. I will have Halo back on our show, and it's really nice to see Halo jumping back up. You can see that they went all the way down to 2 cents, which was the buying opportunity, and now they're back to around 5 cents. So had you bought them at 2 cents and today they're at 5, you could have made close to 150% on your money. That's the markets. Buy low, sell high. So Halo Labs provided a buying opportunity. Anyone that got in at 2 cents is winning big right now. Obviously, it's pretty risky to buy a stock at 2 cents, but if you got in at 2 cents, you're doing pretty good. Here's Harborside, HBOR. They're up 18% today, flying quietly under the radar. This is a stock that's gone from 39 cents in April of this year to now $2.14. So clearly what you see happening right now in the cannabis sector is a sneak attack of epic proportions where all the cannabis stocks are starting to bounce back. Shorters are covering their shorts. Investors are buying. Insiders may be buying. Market makers are running these stocks now, and they are all on the move. So it's creating this massive catalyst in the sector where everything is running across the board. Even the worst cannabis stocks that were laughing stocks a week ago are now on fire in a lot of cases. So hopefully this continues. The cannabis sector needs this. Investors, specifically in Canada, that have invested in Canadian cannabis stocks need this. We want this. And hopefully this trend can continue. In fact, I'm a little bit surprised that Biden is winning this election. But now that he is, it's phenomenal to see how the market has responded. And the market has so far responded extremely well to a Biden win, but a very close election where we're going to have a Senate that's still going to have a lot of Republican control. And we essentially have a country now that is split in half, where we're going to have Republicans and Democrats essentially working together to make decisions. And it looks as though the market overall is responding very well to that. And specifically, gaming stocks, electric vehicle stocks, and cannabis stocks really running due to the fact that it looks as though Biden will be the next American president. Hey, thank you, Amfo Drew. Yes, we will be going through the balance sheet with Halo Labs very soon. Stay tuned. What to say says, I've always thought Aurora is a good company, have tried their cannabis a few times. Just sucks that their balance sheet is so bad. Hope they can improve this. Well, this is a good sign, because if these companies can continue this, they'll be able to raise money at higher prices. They can remove debt and hopefully get back to respectability. This is what the sector needs. This is what everybody that's invested in the cannabis sector wants. And hopefully this momentum can continue. Will CanTrust ever list again? Well, yeah, CanTrust is listed. CanTrust is listed on the OTC markets, currently at 22 cents. CNTTQ in America is CanTrust. And even they're up 4%. Delta 9 Cannabis. Yeah, Delta 9 hasn't moved much. I don't know why, but I will be having them back on our show soon. Stay tuned to that. But that's another company that I really like. I like the business. I like the business a lot. So stay tuned to that, because I'm a very big fan of that company. If there's any other cannabis companies you want me to look at or pull up on my charts, please let me know. As you can see right here, Aurora Cannabis up 73%. They're the biggest leader today. Sundial Growers then behind them at 47%. Tilray up 35%. Radiant Technologies up 29%. Hexo up 28%. Chiron Life Sciences up 26%. Halo Labs up 20%. And if there's anything I'm missing, please let me know. Yeah, Afria is not up as much today. They are up only 5%. Don't know why they're really struggling to move, but they're having troubles really getting off the ground. RTI is done. You know what? I haven't looked into them recently. I don't think they're done. They're not trading like they're done. They're up 29% today, and they're at 11 cents and traded 2 million shares. So, wow, Agriflora, another one that I hold, they're making a big move, up 33% today on 6.8 million shares. So this is very bullish for Agriflora, which I'm a shareholder of. So this is good. This is good. It's good to see our investments coming back. Still a long ways to go, but nice to see that they're coming back. You know what? I haven't looked at Chiron Life's earnings, but I've heard that they're pretty strong. Hey, my pleasure, Chris. Anything I can do to help the people? If there's a sector that's hot, we need to be on top of it. Obviously, I started YouTube years ago talking about cannabis stocks, and they went on an epic run, and then they came down, and then they went on a run again, and then they came down. Now they're running again. Am I going to go all in on cannabis? No. That's something I definitely learned about. I'll never do that again. I'll never make that mistake again. But it's important that if it is running, that we talk about it. And as you can see here, Aurora Cannabis up 77% in America and traded 361 million shares. Unbelievable volume for Aurora Cannabis today. Just unbelievable volume. The average volume is 10 million shares. Today it's traded 361 million shares, 36 times its average daily volume. That tells me that this is a massive short squeeze. In my opinion, this is a massive short squeeze that's happening. Shorts are covering in a panic. They see that the stocks are moving and they see Biden winning and they're trying to get out of these stocks. And that's why they're running. Will it continue? Hopefully it does, but I'm not 100% sure. A lot of it depends on Biden winning and moving forward with what he said about being pro-cannabis and moving forward in a pro-cannabis direction. And if he does that, we may have 4 great years, at least 4 great years of cannabis investing. Yes, ACB is up 76% as we speak. What's up with Ianthus? Let's pull up Ianthus. Wow, Ianthus is up 65%. Huge move for Ianthus. Please let me know, guys, if there's any other stocks that are moving like this, because I'm not watching them all. I'm just starting to kind of get back into the cannabis stocks because I haven't seen them do this for so long. But this is amazing news for Ianthus, up 65%. Literally, these stocks are coming back from the dead. They're literally coming back from the dead. And in my opinion, these are shorts that are getting squeezed, that are covering in a panic. Good to see. It's definitely good to see. Okay, guys, I'm going to continue watching the market. Have a very busy day today. Congratulations on anyone who's making huge money on cannabis stocks. I know a lot of our members of our trading academy are buying calls and making a killing today on cannabis. So congratulations if you're winning on cannabis. If you've lost on cannabis in the past and your stocks are coming back, like me, I'm holding all my cannabis stocks, over 6 figures in cannabis stocks, and I still have a long ways to go. So just hopefully this continues and hopefully this momentum can just continue to grow. That's all I'm hoping for. I'm not going to start going in and buying a bunch of cannabis stocks. That's not what I'm looking to do. But what I will do is I might lower my cost on some positions and look for an exit just to get my money back on as many positions as I can. And who knows, once I get fully whole, then I may ride some rockets. It all just kind of depends. whether or not this will continue. Hopefully this continues for an extended period of time. That would be a phenomenal situation for all of us. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated on anything as it happens. And if you guys see anything moving that I haven't talked about, that I should talk about, please let me know. We'll talk about it and we'll bring it up to the community. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, you're not watching. It's your boy Rich from Rich to Be Live. We bring you the winners and we bring them to you first. We'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great weekend and congratulations. Cannabis is back. How exciting is that? Hopefully this continues. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace. Maybe Biden is good for cannabis.